So I'll quickly start the webinar now. Please limit the times as we have absolutely, that is the idea that we are going to be very quick about this webinar. So today's topic is of course on quick and affordable marketing tips. A lot of people have started doing a lot of marketing webinars and there are so many things that can be done. But because we are from the restaurant industry, we understand what are the quick and immediate things that you can start doing because the restaurant industry is very dynamic. It keeps changing. हर रोज एक नई चीज आती है, नए फेस्टिवल्स आते रहते हैं, नई ऑडियंस आती है, पुरानी ऑडियंस को कैसे लाना है, न्यू मेन्यूज आते हैं. It's too much. So today I'm going to be talking about that. First thing is, of course, restaurant marketing is very important. जो भी जन आपको बोल रहे हैं आपका रेस्टोरेंट मार्केट करे बिना चल सकता है, I'm sorry, they are lying. Of course, if you're a very old authentic brand, you have a following, loyal customer. But if you're a new brand, if you're a cloud kitchen, if you're a dine-in QSR, there are so many types of outlets. You need to do marketing. You can be great at giving good food. You can be great at giving customer service, but you have to make sure you present it to people, that people talk about it outside other than your restaurant. Why is it important? It's very important for revenue growth. You will get more clients, you'll get more revenue, there'll be increase in profit. You can see a lot of customer satisfaction, which is actually a very big deal over here. The higher the customer satisfaction, the more revenue you will generate. There are proven theories iske upar. And loyalty. Restaurant marketing will only work, and a restaurant will in restaurant. The first thing a person will see is their experience, their dine-in interiors. A lot of things are very important for that. So if you are a restaurant, if you are a person who is in dine-in, a dine-in person needs to make sure that interiors are very good. The servers are dressed well. This is a very unique form of marketing for you. I can see some people are saying that I'm stuck. Can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Then I'll continue. If you are now, okay, if you are a cloud kitchen, your type of marketing can be unique packaging because people cannot see your restaurant. They cannot see your food directly by coming to your restaurant or a dine-in place. So you have to invest more in packaging. You can see the kind of packagings people do around. Best part about packaging is people will keep your containers. They will keep your bags. So you make sure you spend a little amount in packaging. This will be a direct form of marketing for you and your customers. They will have a direct brand recall. आप पैकेजिंग में अगर इन्वेस्ट करेंगे वो आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट डायरेक्टली दिखेगा आपको क्योंकि लोगों को पसंद है इनोवेटिव काइंड ऑफ पैकेजिंग. मुझे याद है जब आई ऑर्डर फ्रॉम अ क्लाउड किचन और एनी प्लेस दे गिव मी स्मॉल नोट्स ऑफ थैंक यू फॉर ऑर्डरिंग. This is a great form of marketing because I will remember it. I will share it on Instagram. I will share it on multiple places as a consumer. And people want to do that. Next is if you are a QSR, for example. If you are a quick service restaurant. Quick service का मतलब यही है experience quick होना चाहिए, fast होना चाहिए, should be better. A lot of automations like waiter calling device or a good POS or a point of sale software helps you a lot. Why? Because now your table time, the time of amount a person spends on a table decreases. So ये डाइन इन जितना लोग टाइम स्पेंड नहीं करना चाहते QSR रेस्टोरेंट में, उनका आइडिया ये कि उनको फटाफट खा के निकलना है. For giving that, you need to enhance customer service, which is a very important thing always. So these were kind of small things that you can do as an existing restaurant or restaurant owner. That is, if you're a dine-in or a cloud kitchen or a QSR or a food truck, हर type की marketing अलग होती है. But it's very important to understand there are also common marketing tips and tricks that now we are going to discuss. So couple of things that people used to follow, and these were the older marketing techniques जो अब relevant नहीं है. पहले initially a lot of people used to not have social medias or they did not want to go on social medias because they want to give an exclusivity. This doesn't work in today's day and age. Plus, the only focus previously used to be on food. हम अच्छा खाना देंगे तो लोग आएंगे. Nowadays, people and the newer generation wants more than food. They want experience, they want entertainment, they want an holistic experience altogether. So these old marketing techniques do not work. What is going to now work is these current trends. That is, show what you do. आपका इंस्टाग्राम, आपका मार्केटिंग आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, आपका सोशल मीडिया बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. Post a lot of food reels, post a lot of posts, do a lot of interactive activities, post things about your ambience. This is very important. For example, you should do one story and at least 3 to 4 posts a week. आप में से कितने लोग ये करते हैं? Can we see it on the chat? How active are you on your social media? Because if you don't do this, your customers will not see you. It's very important. Tag a lot of people when you do that. Second is going to be thieves. That is great. I would love to know if more people also do that. Put it on your chat over there. Next is going to be menu tasting. Seasonal menus are a big thing nowadays. अगर आप लोग for example गणेश चतुर्थी अभी चल रहा है, are you doing seasonal menus? And if you're doing it, are you posting it anywhere? Are you getting people to taste those menus before introducing it? People don't want the same menus every time. Same menus होने चाहिए for all the bestseller things, but you should keep experimenting with seasonal menus. This is a great trend right now going in marketing for every restaurant. Influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is, of course, everyone knows, but we don't know how to do it. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about it in our later on stage. And host events and workshop. Very important. अगर आप एक dine in है, अगर आप कोई भी type के outlet है where you have space, invite people along with other people to host events. There are a lot of collaborative activities that keep happening around the world. For example, currently, a lot of people are hosting matches. Right now, the Asia Cup is going on. People host matches and they put cover charge on the table. आप टेबल लीजिए 1000 में, 3 लोग को बैठाइए. You can redeem it in food coupons. You can host dance nights. You can host comedy nights. You can host anything. You can also host food tasting. These are the kind of things that help you make an interactive audience, which will in turn help you give more customers, which is very important. Guys, I can see a lot of people are raising their hands. You can put your questions on the chat. We will take it up later. सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन क्या आता है? हमें तो ये सब पता है, आप ये आके क्या बता रहे हो? But how do you do it is the biggest question that people have been asking. Because ये करने के लिए people need investment, they need to spend money, they have to put in a lot of time. In today's time, if you're a restaurant owner, you cannot do all these things all alone. You have to also manage restaurant, food, a lot of things on the side, right? So what you do is, I'm going to tell you how do you use a lot of free apps to do it directly. The apps that now I'm going to discuss are completely free of cost in the market, and you can directly start using this. Don't worry, I'm going to share all of these things as a manual on our chat. So I hope you guys are a part of our WhatsApp group. If not, my team will share the link explaining not just this, but also giving you a link of all these free apps. Now, starting with the first app for social media. Social media is free of cost, but putting the graphics on social media is not free of cost. Always remember that. You have to hire either a manager or a social media agency or someone or the other, understanding how to make these social media graphics for you. We bring to you Tweeto over here, which is a free app to help you design any restaurant graphics. I'm going to show you a quick video to understand how to show it. Can everyone see my screen, the video screen for Tweeto? Can you please just give me a thumbs up or anything like that to understand it? Great. Come check this. So could you see how easily under a minute you can design any graphics for your social media? It is very important to have a very active social media, to put in your events, to put in a lot of things that are going around in the industry, to put in what you do. You can't go again and again spend so much of money on social media agencies. If you're a very big firm, it makes sense. But if you are a starting person, if you are right now coming up with the entire restaurant, or you want to do active marketing, you can quickly download Tweeto. It's free of cost. You can get 20 plus graphics over 20 plus cuisines graphic. That means if you're a cloud kitchen, if you're a South Indian restaurant, if you are a QSR with burgers and fries or pizzas, if you are an ice cream joint, anything like that, they actually provide great graphics over there. So it's available on Android and iOS. They just released the iOS version day before yesterday. My team will be sharing all the links to you at the end of the webinar and on our WhatsApp groups. So this is a great app. I highly recommend it. You can put your own logo, you can put your own images, you can edit any offers, and these are ready to use content, which means you don't need to invest in photography, you don't need to invest in marketing, you don't have to invest in any kind of content writers. Everything is there. So this is a great app. I highly recommend anyone in the restaurant industry to use it. This also lets you directly post all the graphics from the app itself, which means if you want to post on Instagram, like I showed on the video, you can directly upload the app on Instagram and multiple places. The second app that I'm going to talk about is Bitly. Bitly is a free of cost marketing app again, which helps you shorten the link of anything that you send. Let me break it down simply for you. How many of you do SMS marketings or WhatsApp marketings or any kind of marketings? Can you please write to us down there on the chat? Any kind of marketing which includes links or any offers or anything like that. I can see a lot of people do that. Now to measure the performance of how is it working, Bitly is your thing. Whatever thing you put ever on earth, please add a Bitly to it. Why? Because Bitly will help you understand how many people are interacting with your post. अगर मैंने मेन्यू डाला है, अगर मैंने इंस्टाग्राम पे कोई ऑफर डाला है, if I've added buy one get one free, best part is it is very easy to use. In 1 second you can make a small link and you can attach it with your graphics or any other message you want to do. It's very important to not just send things but also measure the data. That is why Bitly helps you do that. Next is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the easiest form of marketing I've ever seen, because you have the contact, you have your direct customers over there. SMS doesn't perform the best at the moment. What you do is get one person to sit down in the morning every day and ask them to send your people. People are very active on WhatsApp. There is a 80% conversion rate on free WhatsApp. I'm not even asking you to go for the paid version. The free WhatsApp helps you so much. Unfortunately, the image is not here. I will show you the image. So now, how do you do WhatsApp marketing is a bigger question, correct? Everyone is like, I'm not, how do I send everyone at once? What you do is you make broadcast lists of your loyal customers who have your number saved, because broadcasts won't go for the people who don't have your WhatsApp number saved. Do individual marketing for everyone. For example, today I'm introducing a free new tasting menu. Make sure you send all of this to your customers, not just on Instagram or SMS, but also WhatsApp. Get someone from your team, ask them to spend 1 hour, make graphics from Tweeto, and make a link from Bitly and start sending. Why? Because this will help you understand and reach your target audience directly. It's very, very, very important. You can use these three apps together, and this will not just save your time, it will save your money, it will save your energy and give you direct returns. Please make sure you download and use these apps very well. Next is now going to be other kind of free marketing apps, which are feedback forms. Again, now you have reached your customers, they have had your food, everything is there, but they are not coming back again. You will also not know why they're not coming back again. You can try calling them, but maybe they will pick up, maybe they will not pick up. The best way to get their honest feedback is having anonymous feedbacks. Why is it important is you get to know where are you lacking. You need to understand, is your work not going well, is your food not tasting well, is your service very bad, is your ambience bad. There are so many criteria as a restaurant owner you need to understand. These feedback forms will help you understand it in the best way possible. All you have to do is, there are a lot of free forms that are available. These are our favorite forms that we use, which is, one is of course Google Forms. Everyone knows it's very easy to use. It has a very easy interface. It is a great app because you directly get everything in real time. The best part is it can be anonymous, so you don't, so people will not have a pressure of seeing that, oh, they know who has filled this form. You really need to remember, while marketing, it's not about blame game. It's also about understanding what your customers feel, and they need to feel comfortable while filling this out. How do you do this? Whenever they're eating, before the bill, make sure you give this feedback form to them. You can give it on a phone, you can give it on a link. And with a feedback form, if they fill in a form, you can give them a free dessert. You can give them a free coupon of loyalty or discounts. This will motivate them to fill in a form, right? And this will ensure you that they will come back again to your restaurant. It's a great way, guys. It's just the thing, you need to know how to use it. So please make sure you do feedback. And even if you do it, make sure you attach some incentive with it. Free food will not cost you a lot. 20% off discount will not cost you a lot. There are multiple apps that also help you do it. Our last webinar, like Thrive, Relo, hashtag loyalty, so many places you can do, but again, you will have to pay for them. You can definitely go there once you have scaled this entirely. Jot forms are again similar kind of forms. Jot form mein benefit kya hai? They give you good templates. So that becomes much better for you to use. But of course, if you're not very tech savvy, I would definitely recommend go to Google Forms. That is what I highly recommend. That is what we also use a lot. Now, next is free marketing apps to design your menu. Menu designing is a big deal, guys. Don't take it very lightly. Use spelling checks, use restaurant designing applications. There are a lot of free apps. Just may say we love two the most, that is Visme and Canva. Canva everyone knows, but you need to be a little design pro to use Canva. A non-designer background might find it a little difficult to make changes and edits in it. But Visme is a direct restaurant menu designing application, which helps you design any menu with your kind of templates, your kind of beautifications, and everything is doable very quickly. It's free of cost. You can definitely use it. You can also use Canva because a lot of it is free of cost, but now the good designs are no more free of cost. So you also have to understand that if you want to try out, I would highly recommend try these free applications. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to send all the links to all these things at the end of the webinar. So definitely write down your questions if you want to ask, but the links will be sent to everyone. So this is very important. Why is restaurant menu designing important? You might invest in one restaurant designing menu, which is going to be a core menu. But what about the seasonal menus that you give? What about the festival menus that you give? You also need to make sure they are not printed on an A4 size sheet, typed in a Word document. Beautify it. Restaurant industry is beautiful. You can see a lot of food, you can see a lot of ambience, you can see a lot of creativity. Make sure not just of food, but every part of your restaurant talks about the same thing. And menu is a very important thing because as soon as a person enters, they see the ambience, and the next thing they pick up is a menu. So make sure you do equal justice to it. And now you don't even have to spend a lot of money on doing the same thing. You can directly do it by using these free apps. Please, guys, introduce seasonal menus and make sure you design these things with these free templates. Next is going to be listing. I know a lot of you are listed on Zomato, Swiggy, and a lot of multiple platforms, but this is for those who haven't. Why is listing important? If you type anything, if someone wants to come to a restaurant in their area, these listings help them reach the right customers to you. If you're not listed on the platforms, people cannot find you. If you're a new restaurant, listings are very important. A lot of people traveling from different cities in your city go to TripAdvisor, they go to Yelp, they go to Zomato, they go to Swiggy to find out what is going on. So you have to make sure that you're listed at every place possible. This is free of cost. Of course, Zomato, Swiggy charge you a little, but Yelp and TripAdvisor and multiple platforms like this and a lot of local listings help you for free. Make sure you do it. It will not take you more than 5 minutes. And of course, the most important listing is Google My Business. Easiest thing on earth, add photos, add your point of contact, because anyone who wants to reach to your restaurant will Google you. They will not Instagram you first. Please remember, they will Google you. So if you're not present on Google, that means you're missing out on a very big chunk of your audience who want to get in touch with you. So please make sure you get absolutely registered on every platform that is there in your city. These free apps and tips are there for every place. If you're sitting in Haryana, if you're sitting in Ahmedabad, if you're sitting in Bombay, any place in India or the world you're sitting, these are the basic things that you definitely need to follow. Once you're listed on these applications, make sure you also get reviews. Because if you don't have good reviews on any of these platforms, new customers will not try to interact with you, which means आप नए customers नहीं ले पाओगे. You will not be able to acquire new customers, and your loyal customers are definitely not coming back to you. So make sure your ratings are above 4.5 everywhere. But if you don't have good ratings, what you can do is a very simple thing. In your restaurant, ask people to review you on Google My Business or anywhere, and they will get 10% off flat. This encourages people to do it. You have to make sure there's a value added to every service that you ask from the clients, because nobody is going to do unless they are a very big follower to your restaurant, free of cost. And always remember, people put in bad reviews only. Any person who puts in reviews to complain. There are hardly 5% people who will come and put in good reviews because they love you and your product. So make sure people dining in your restaurant put in 5 stars and a good review to you. Now I'm going to come on to the next segment and the last segment of our webinar, which is about restaurant marketing under 10,000 rupees. How many of you do restaurant marketing? Why don't you write it in the chat box? Hemi does. That's great. More people. How many of you do? I love a very interactive audience. So please help me also by putting in your comments and your questions. So I would also understand. So I can see everyone does restaurant marketing, right? I hope the above tips were very helpful for you to start doing things on a regular basis. Restaurant marketing is a game about consistency. आप अगर एक महीना consistently करेंगे, if you keep doing it consistently for 1 month, but then you stop doing it, you will not get results. It's a game about consistency. Till your restaurant is open, your marketing has to go on. That's great. You can also write in the platforms that you always market on, or which are your preferred platforms: Instagram, WhatsApp, influencer, anything like that. Keep interacting. Correct, Ankit. So I am actually going to now address your question. That is one problem everyone has. We market, we spend in so much of money, we don't get results. Why? So today I'm going to help you understand marketing under 10,000 rupees budget. Because it's very important that you start and you have a fixed budget to what you're planning to do. Goals need to be defined. आपका गोल डिफाइन नहीं होगा तो आप 1 लाख रुपए भी डालो, still you will get something but you will not understand what. Please remember that. That is why we are going to now talk about something called how to do restaurant marketing under 10,000 rupees budget. Make sure you concentrate on this segment completely. This will not take more than 5 minutes, but it's very important segment. First is, of course, everyone knows, I can see a lot of you write about Instagram marketing, Facebook marketing, a lot of kind of marketings you guys do. I am so happy and so proud that I have an audience who is active at marketing. But now let's crack the game for understanding how do you do it under 10,000 rupees budget. So, you know, social media ads are quick. Everyone's doing right now. They boost ads, they boost a lot of posts, they do things. The key is, when do you do it? How do you do it? I'm going to quickly show everyone how do you boost your marketing campaigns. I don't know if all of you know right now, Instagram helps you boost reels, which was not available before. If you're not doing it, do it today. Right now, Instagram's algorithm is only pushing reels. Itni reels because everyone literally keeps surfing on reels. And the best part is you come from such a great background of food industry, you have so much to show around it. So let me quickly show you first, how do you do social media or ad boost. I'm just going to share my another screen for playing a video. Let me know if you can see the screen. I have taken the liberty and a lot of things to show you how you can do it, and I've showed you from my own page so that you get real time understanding of how do you do it. You can see my screen, guys. I will play this video twice. Don't worry. I'm playing the video to understand how do you boost your things. First, I will play the video, then I will explain it, and then I will play it again. Okay. Did you guys see a small video? Yes. So now I'm going to be explaining the video again. What you saw is a quick way to boost your ads. There is a difference between running an ad campaign and boosting your ads. I would recommend in the restaurant industry, since there are so many things that you keep doing on regular basis, you should boost your ads. I will tell you when and how to do it. First, let's understand how do you boost your ads. I'm going to play the video again, and now step by step, I'm going to explain it. First step is select the post you want to boost. In this video, we have selected a comparison post. This is again from a real-time thing so that you can understand it better. You can see there is already existing interaction on the page. You can do a new post or you can do an old post. Everything is doable. Now you select the option boost post. Once you select the option boost post, you will come onto a page called select a goal. Select a goal can be, goal matlab kya hota hai? Goal is basically what do you want out of this ad? Do you want more visitors? Do you want your website to be visited or any link that you have to be visited? Or do you want more messages on your DM? This is what you understand as a goal. For this one, we have started doing is we want to do get more DMs. DMs is interaction because mera aisa product hai. I have a such kind of product. For restaurant industry, I would highly recommend visit more profiles because you want people to interact within your profiles a lot, right? That people should see your ads. Or in fact, you can also do is if you have any tasting menu that you're doing, I would recommend more messages that people can directly DM you. How do we reserve a seat? How do we book a ticket? Depending on what your idea is, you select a goal. Now the next step. I have selected here for you guys more profile visits. Now the third step is going to be define your audience. ये बहुत 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 important है. It's very important. Okay, you need to understand who your audience is. If I am a dine-in audience, I want people to come to me and eat over there. I don't want people to only order. If I'm a cloud kitchen, I need to understand people who order a lot. That is your kind of audience. What is the age group of your audience? What kind of people you want as your audience? There are multiple ways you can do here. You can create your own audience by putting all these keywords that I want people ranging from 15 to 25 years. I want people, family people. I want people who work. I want people who love food, who follow restaurants, who are in my area. There are multiple things that you can do in create your own. What we have done here is automatic. If you don't know who your target audience is, but you want to do it, Instagram understands who are the kind of people who interact within your page. If Petpooja is my page, I know the kind of people who interact. They are restaurant users like you. There are people who love technology. There are people who are looking for a point of sale software. That kind of thing, Instagram understands from my algorithm. So I will directly select automatic and then I will go to the next step. You can make your own audience by selecting the keywords. You can also go for automatic by understanding what are the kind of people that interact within your community. After selecting the audience, comes the next step, budget. For how many, so guys, we have blurred this because we couldn't show you the amount, but This can be done directly by you. What is the budget and how many days do you want to do it? Do I want to spend 200 rupees per day? Do I want to spend 500 rupees a day? Do I want to spend 10,000 rupees a day? It's completely up to me. We ideally go for something between 200 to 500 so that it reaches out to the customers. If it is about DMing, we spend a little more because we want direct interaction too. Now you have to set the duration. Duration is very important. You have to understand Instagram takes at least 15 to 20 hours to understand your ad. So if you're putting duration as 2 days, आपकी ad चालू होती ही खत्म हो जाएगी. Please understand that. Make sure you run it on a span, right? You do it at least for 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, or you can also run it till you want to pause it, which means it can go on and on till the time you want to do. Instagram will not overspend its budget. Ideally, वो underspend ही करता है. So this is very good tool to understand it. After I set my budget and my days, the next step is it will go on to review. Please review. Please review. I highly recommend please review. You have to understand ad ka goal kya hai. What is the goal? What is the audience? What is the budget? Whatever is happening. And then it will ask you to pay. You can have a credit. That means you have already added money to Instagram, or you can add a card, you can add GPay, you can add Paytm, UPI, anything. Everything works right now. It will tell you a cost summary also that in 6 days, it will spend 2,000, 3,000. What is the tax? It's usually 20, 30 rupees and the total spend of the budget. You can literally run one entire campaign under 5,000 ideally, okay? Because your audience will be in your area or in your city. We do campaigns for pan India, so it becomes more expensive for us. And next step is none. What will happen is it will show you a message, your ID or your ad is under review. It will also tell it if it's illegal, because right now on Instagram, you cannot promote alcohol. You cannot promote any vulgar images or abuses or language. Once that is done, your ad will start running. One day it will take to understand the process and the automation and the target audience. Second, it will start showing you some results. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth day, it will show you maximum results. I always recommend people to put in a smaller budget if you're trying it, so that you don't spend a lot and you understand the ads. Once you're very active in ads, do it regularly. I know thoda heavy session ho gaya. I know this was a lot of learning. Don't worry, I'm going to send the links for this too. But I hope you understood a little. Can we have some thumbs up? I can see some questions that are coming. Don't worry, I will take it up in the end. But I hope you understood how to boost your things. You can boost reels in the similar way, like you do posts. When you go and boost in reels, what you will find is it's the same option given there, boost reels. You can directly click on that. The same thing happens and then you can post it. Again, like I mentioned, please do it for more than 3 days. Because I have done it, I've spent a lot of money and 2 days will not give you any result. Okay. Now the bigger question is, when do you start this? For example, I'll give you an example so you understand for all your campaigns. If cricket is happening right now, Asia Cup is coming, India, Pakistan was there. Saturday or Sunday was India, Pakistan, correct? Now, I know already I'm doing India, Pakistan. I'm already doing a table. Ideally, I will start my ads before 5 days, making a brand awareness to people that XYZ, Petpooja restaurant is doing table reservations for India, Pakistan. We are doing projector screenings. We are doing this. How do you do it? By using the templates from Tweeto. You make that. Put it on your Instagram account. Make sure your Instagram account is not a personal account. It's a professional work account. वो कैसे होगा? आप settings में जाओगे. You can change it directly from there. Make it a business account. Ads can only be run on business accounts. Okay. So if a lot of people have a question, why can't I run it? Because you are trying to run from your personal account. Please make it a professional account, first of all. Once you have made an image from Twitter, you have added the things, you have started boosting your things. You now have 5 days to make people aware that Petpooja restaurant is doing an event. Tab jaake, or then you will get footfall. You will not get a footfall if you run the ad on Sunday. because everyone's already made plans for the weekend, right? If I am working, I already know what I'm doing on Saturday, Sunday, or I'm looking for doing something on Saturday, Sunday. Now, the next step after you have set up these ads is monitor. Instagram gives you quick understanding and analytics at the bottom of every campaign. You can directly see it once you post it. And after 5 days or every day, you keep reviewing it. Please don't change the ads on regular basis if it's running. For example, if I've made this campaign, I will not make modifications in the current campaign, because the problem is if you keep doing changes, your ad will not run. Instagram will keep taking it back. So there are these examples that you can see right now, that a lot of people do such ads. They do with celebrities, they do on their own. People try to do things. So there are a lot of ads that people run on reels and posts. So that is absolutely possible. I hope you all understood how to boost your posts or your reels. It's very cheap, it's very easy, and you can do it sitting at your home anytime. Recommendation would be always start your boost or do your management of the campaign in the evening, so that the entire night Instagram can review it, learn it, and in the morning your campaigns can be seen. If you do it in the morning, your entire day will be wasted, and technically your campaign will start at night. Right? Make sense? I'll go to the next point now, guys. Websites. Please don't get scared when I say websites. Websites can be done in very cheap costs also. You don't have to spend lakhs of rupees on making one website. There are multiple places that help you do it under 5,000 rupees. Okay. So for example, Petpooja provides, if you're a Petpooja user, you can go make a website in 5,000 rupees. If you are, for example, working with Relo or Thrive or any other agents, they also make websites in a very minimal cost, which is almost under 10,000 rupees. So I would recommend that, because when people are trying to find you, it's easier for them to go to your website, see the menus that you have curated. You can add posts from Twitter, you can add menus from Visme, so you can see how interrelated these things are. So these websites can be made easily in 5,000 rupees. That's not a problem. The last part of this webinar, after we open the round for Q&A, is of course influencer marketing. Influencer marketing is very easy. The idea is how to crack it. You can do influencer marketing very quickly under 10,000 rupees. How? You can see a lot of influencers nowadays very active in the restaurant industry. There are a couple of ways how you can do it. Give them free food, do a menu tasting. You can also give them gift hampers of giving them things around. For example, if I'm a cloud kitchen, I would deliver food at their house and ask them to review us and post a thing about us. I would include or involve a lot of influencers from a local city and ask them to join me for an exclusive food tasting. These kind of things attract influencers a lot. Make sure you invite micro and nano influencers, जिसका मतलब है 3 से 4 हजार के फॉलोअर्स वाले लोग भी चलेंगे. If they have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 followers, it's okay. You always don't have to go to followers who are 20, 30, 40,000, because they will charge. Invite 10 micro influencers or nano influencers, come bring them for a tasting, do menu tasting, exclusive food tasting, and ask them to post about you. See, this helps a lot, because now when 10 people with 3,000 followers, which brings you 30,000 people, are writing about your restaurant at the same time, it gives you a mass. Do this every 3 months. I would really recommend, don't do it only once, do it every 3 months. This can easily be done under 10,000 rupees. This is not a very expensive thing. Unless you start doing paid campaigns with them, yes, it might be expensive depending on the influencer, but this is quite easily done. So guys, with this, I hope you understood a lot of marketing tips, free applications, and how to go about marketing. These are easiest way that you can do. I have been doing, and very quick to use, very easily. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you liked the webinar and the things were very insightful. And yes, we are open to Q&A now. If anyone has any marketing related questions, you can definitely ask me quickly in the chat box. Shana, I think the floor is still for you.
Thank you so much, Shivani. It was a very, very, very insightful webinar. And I'm sure everybody enjoyed it because you covered quite a few pointers which were very important. I saw in the chat box that people were very aware about WhatsApp marketing, Instagram marketing, but I think the way you showed your videos, how to boost them, that really took it a step ahead. We have a few questions that we can now start addressing. So we have uh, a
I
question from, yeah,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. First of all, I wanted to address to the entire chat box. I love the feedback that everyone's giving. I'm very happy that it was helpful because I attend a lot of webinars personally, and they are just sharing knowledge, but they don't tell you how to do it. Right? So that
exactly.
is a waste of time after a point because I don't know what to do about the things you told. So that was the idea,
Precisely.
of course. I think there are some people asking about WhatsApp marketing. And then Shania, can you also like throw in any questions that you have, the audience has? So
Sure.
okay, so I'll take the first question that I can evidently see a lot of people. Guys, the Q&A will not be for more than 10 minutes. So I would definitely ask you to be on the Q&A if you have any questions. Also, if you're not there on a webinar group, if you are not there, just write no, that we are not there on the webinar group. And my team will send you the link to help you understand, help you join the group where we'll be sending all of these things directly. So all the things that I've talked about, all the free apps, uska link वहां चले जाएगा. Okay, so now the first question is WhatsApp marketing. How do you do it? What do you do about it? How do you go about it? I will talk about the first thing, that is free WhatsApp marketing. Everyone has WhatsApp. I hope everyone has WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is right here with me. Everyone has WhatsApp on their phone. Okay, it's the simplest thing. Now the stickiness of the product is so high that you now with your CRM or with any kind of POS system that you use. By the way, how many people use a POS system? I really would love to know that. If you don't, please use it. I really recommend you please use it. I'm not asking you to use Petpooja. I'm literally asking you to use any POS system, but please use it. Why? आपको उसे डेटा मिलता है. आपके रेस्टोरेंट में कौन खा रहा है, क्या खा रहा है, कितना खा रहा है, how much they are eating, how much they are spending, everything is known over there. Okay. So now what you do is you take the data from that and put it on your Google, which gets added to your contacts, which means all of these things are now saved in your WhatsApp phone number. Okay. Now take a new phone number. Please don't do it from your private phone because people will eat your head. I know as a restaurant owner, you have to there are so many fires going around everywhere. So keep a separate number for marketing, okay, for interacting. Now what you do is you have to start making collaterals. Collaterals matlab posts, be it for example, make your menu tasting campaign, event campaign, anything like that. Go to Twitter, download the app, make campaigns, use Bitly to make a link that if you are interested or if you want to see the menu, please see it. Now what you can do is you take all of this and make a message. Remember, with WhatsApp you cannot broadcast because people don't have your number. What will happen is this will not reach your clients. थोड़ी मेहनत initially करनी पड़ेगी. Very simply said. What you can do is you can make a message, five people you send. Every day, 1 hour in the morning, make a target that you send 100 people a message of understanding. You can also collaborate with influencers to make posts about the same thing. That this is there. If you post it, we will give you free food. If you do this, you will give you free food. You can also make a WhatsApp group if your clients are comfortable, like we have made for webinar. Don't spam the group. Only put things that are relevant. Only put offers over there. Only put new things around it, right? So do things like this. Once you start making this, I'll give you a very good example. I have someone called Grill and More, a person I don't order from sometimes, but whenever I do, I see their apps. I don't know if you can see my phone. Shania, can you guys see my phone?
Share the image, Shivani. I can do that.
Yeah, please can you share the image? So today I was telling Shania
Of
the
course.
same thing, how a restaurant does marketing, and the image is the purest example. Every week they share a menu, they share point of things that can be changed, they share insights, they share a lot of things only related to their food. No bullshit, no nonsense. I love that because now I know if I'm hungry, I can directly reach out to them. Right? Shania is just sharing it. This is how you go about the initial phase of WhatsApp marketing. Okay. Yes,
All
you
right,
can.
Shivani. Yeah.
Not an issue. So, guys, you can see the screen, right? This is how you do WhatsApp marketing. Very simple language. 299 you get a meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner defined. Menu defined. What you get to eat defined. And I know a person I can talk to. Right? This is made by Twitter. You can directly go and download the app and make it. The posts are made over there. The menu, sorry, the menus can be made on Canva or Visme, anywhere like that. Okay. And see, they've beautifully written a small message. One thing they have missed out is writing a contact number or anything like that. Please make sure you put a CTA. That is a action point is there. या तो कोई लिंक पे जा रहे हो या तो आपको कॉल कर सकते हैं या आपको मैसेज कर सकते हैं हाय इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड थैंक यू शनाया सो दिस इज हाउ यू गो अबाउट व्हाट्सएप मार्केटिंग फर्स्ट फेज हो गया दैट इज पुटिंग दैट यू हैव 10 स्टाफ सिलेक्ट वन पर्सन फ्रॉम योर स्टाफ वीक का पूरा ट्वीटों से बना लेने का ऑल द कैंपेन्स and ask them Monday you have to send this, Tuesday you have to send this, Monday Tuesday you have to send 100 people. That is how you use your resources very wisely without spending a single rupee. Instantly you will see the interaction. Make sure you keep interacting besides all of these things. I hope this helps for the first round of free WhatsApp marketing. Paid WhatsApp marketing is a very different session. If you want, I can actually take a session on it the next week or in the coming month so that you understand WhatsApp helps you market its products in 55 paisa per SMS. Yes, 55 paisa per SMS. It's a little more than SMS, a little, not a lot, but it's also more effective, I would say. Conversion rate is almost 80%, the highest conversion rate. अभी मैं ये सब बोलने लग जाऊंगी तो पहले का भी चीज चले जाएगा. That's why I didn't want to give a lot of information. But you can actually put in a feedback. Shana, if you can also put the feedback form, you can also put in some
Sure.
message over there, the kind of webinar you want. I will make sure I do explanatory webinar, not a educational only. आपको A to Z कैसे use करना है वो भी हम सिखाएंगे उसके अंदर with the video of course. Next question if we can have. How to use Facebook for creating campaigns? Very honestly, बोलो तो Facebook मत use करो. My honest review would be that if you want to use Instagram, do Instagram lives, do Instagram reels, do Instagram posts or ads. If you think your audience is active on Facebook, see, regional to region, it's very different. Then get connected first of all in a lot of meta ads. Meta ads are a very different topic. We can go all together. उसके लिए आपको business manager चाहिए होता है, which is easily accessible from your Facebook. What you have to do is you have to link your Instagram and Facebook together. I am actually planning to do another webinar on understanding meta ads, WhatsApp ads, and everything, which probably we can do directly. Because it's a very big topic, I would try to concise it. You have to convert and add all the accounts to the business manager. Then you can promote your ads directly there by setting in your audience and target audience and the budget. You can have a CTA, that is action button or something or the other like that, right? So that can be easily done. Similarly, जैसे हमने boost ads करे थे, बहुत similar mechanism है उसका, very similar way. One question I'm getting is how to do Google ads. Yes, please do Google ads. I would definitely recommend do Google ads. But Google ads करने के लिए पहले आपको जानना जरूरी है how to do SEO. SEO means keywords. What do you sell? As a consumer, if I am typing in Google, best French fries in Ahmedabad, or I will put in, best coffee place in Ahmedabad, or the best ambience place in Bombay. You need to make sure your keywords are targeted there. That is how Google Ads work. Again, if you want, I can actually take a topic on this where we can talk about just paid ads, because I feel this would be a great conversation, and people who genuinely want to learn and their team wants to learn, I can actually take a webinar on that if you want. So we
I
can.
think Shivani, we're getting very good ideas here for more webinars that can be taken.
Yeah.
Somebody's also asked about hiring good chefs and good staff. So I've
Absolutely.
left a link here for feedback where anybody who wants to suggest webinar topics, they can please do here. We will check the feedback forms and we will then organize webinar accordingly.
Absolutely. Shana, I think we can take 4-5 more questions at last. Can you please throw around any more if we have?
Sure. So we have somebody who wants to know a little about organic marketing. They have a question there. I want to compare it to how it works against Facebook.
Okay, so organic, inorganic means unpaid and paid. Organic मतलब zero पैसा marketing, simple language में, जो हम सबको पसंद है. We do it a lot also. Now to do that, first of all, I hope all of you are listed on Instagram, Google, all the places that I had told you for your social media. Now organic marketing, how it can help is you have to make reels, you have to make posts, you have to make events. As a owner, I get it might be a little difficult for you to do it. That is why I use these free apps to make your initial content. You can actually make your entire month's content by sitting at one go by using these free apps. It's that easy. The kind of things that people love to see is behind the scenes. आपका खाना कैसे बनता है, right? It's so fascinating. People want to see. They want to see your ambience, how the place looks. Always make sure you put in photos or anything with people. Nobody wants to see an empty cafe, right? Nobody wants to come to a cafe where nobody comes. People want to come to a cafe which is trending, which is there. So make sure you always keep doing and going and uploading a lot of photos like that. Go live. If you're making a new dish, if there is a celebration going on, weekend rush hai, go live on your Instagram. All of these options are there on your Instagram. Why Instagram? Because Instagram, uh, I would actually say more than 50% people follow food reels on Instagram around the world. 50%. या तो आपको खाना बनाना है, या तो आपको खाना देखना है, या आपको खाना के अंदर कुछ करना है, या you are just hungry and you want to see food, right? The best part is you are from the restaurant industry, so you can do that very easily. Making reels and everything is also very easy, but I get it, a lot of people might not know that how to do it. So for initially start, everyone has a phone, right? जरूरत नहीं है आईफोन हो, नोकिया हो, सैमसंग हो, एनी फोन. Everyone has one thing, that is a camera. Post what you do. Very important. Post what you do. And if you think that the photos are not coming very well, they are not placed well, use Tweeto. What will Tweeto do is Tweeto has a lot of great offer ideas. They have ready content written. Just make application or just make photos from that and upload directly. This will really help you. Add Instagram hashtags, that will also help you a lot, right? So start doing this right now, and this will help you in organic marketing. WhatsApp marketing भी organic में ही आएगा क्योंकि आप उसमें directly लोगों को भेज रहे हो messages, right? It increases interaction and you're not paying for anything. So do these things, but make sure you do everything together. Please don't do one platform, फिर उस platform को भूल जाओगे, फिर नया platform करोगे. This will not take you more than 1 hour a day. I'm not kidding. 1 hour a day. This will not disrupt your restaurant functionality. Once you get into it, this becomes faster. आपको फिर half an hour भी नहीं लगेगा, 15 minute भी नहीं लगेगा. You can ask your manager to also start doing this, right? Plus, but please market your restaurant well. Okay? Yes, Shanaya.
I think we still have time for one more question, Shivani.
Yes, we can.
All right. So there's somebody who wants to also know about boosting reels. They asked the question when after I think you explained it. So can you just go through it once again?
Sure. I unfortunately won't be able to share my screen right now. So if you want to see the video, आपको अगर वो समझना है तो आप of course वो link में जाके video भी देख सकते हैं, which Shania is going to post on all the groups. So if you're not a part of the group, please add over there. How do you boost reels? Exactly similarly as you boost posts. You go to the post or the reel, select boost campaign, select your audience, select your area, select your budget and timeline, and boost. Do's and don'ts are, of course, 2 दिन के लिए boost मत करो. 4 or 5 days should be minimum. If you're trying, don't spend 1,000, 2,000 rupees per day. Spend 200, 300 rupees a day to understand it. Of course, interaction नहीं मिलेगा ज़्यादा, but you will understand that you are doing right or wrong. Once you have the confidence, please put in 1,000 rupees. This will really give you a lot of benefits directly. I know it because I use it for all the accounts. So this actually gives you direct interaction. People see you on Instagram. I think someone had written, yes, we will definitely. Can we get the recorded session? Yes, you will get it on YouTube very soon. Again, WhatsApp group पे आपको सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. So please get at it. Any specific techniques for franchisee outlets? Hack देती हूँ खाली इसके लिए. Not from the topic, but I know you can actually make most out of it. Franchisee ki outlets, if you want to do something about it, make noise about it. How do you make noises? By doing ads. Everything is revolves around ads. A lot of people, what they do is they run boosting campaign ads by making a post that, Petpooja restaurant is now giving franchisee. आप franchisee शायद दूसरे cities में देना चाहते हो. You don't want to give in your same city. Only thing you change is your location now. The location you're doing your ads on will change from Ahmedabad to maybe Bombay to Delhi to anywhere else. And the audience will change from restaurant industry people, not just people who love food, but also people who love restaurant industry, because they are the kind of people who want to get into this, right? Just do this, boost your ads, you will start seeing a lot of inquiries. There are a lot of other places, online places that help you do that, like Franchisee India is there. There are online portals that help you get more business like the same way to make franchisee outlets. So it's quite easy. And if you're using a POS, make sure the same branch also uses the same POS so that you can also monitor the growth. You don't want your brand language to go down, खराब हो जाए, ये सब नहीं होनी चाहिए कभी, because that brand language is made by you. Can Petpooja start profile of staff looking for job? We can do definitely a webinar on it.
आज शिवानी बहुत वेबिनार के आइडियाज मिल गए हैं.
I swear, I think definitely. I think we can take a nice last question if someone has around marketing or something they want to understand. I think one person is also trying to understand how to do influencer marketing. I read that
Yes,
question.
yes, yes.
Influencer कौन होते हैं? People who are very active on social media, more active than our restaurants. Make sure first rule of influencer marketing is know your influencers. अगर मैं restaurant के बारे में बात कर रही हूँ, if my restaurant sells greasy, tasty, yummy, spicy food, please do not get a health influencer. Why? Because that health influencer talks about healthy food, and your food might not fall in the health background, but it will fall in the other background. If I'm doing gym food, healthy food, my influencer will be a healthy audience. But if I'm doing something which is very heavy, which is very celebratory, if it is something like that, maybe they're not your right audience. People who are genuine food enthusiasts will be your audience. Rule of thumb, rule of thumb is please, please, please understand you know what kind of audience you want to go to. जैसे ही audience select हो जाता है, एक audience नहीं चलेगा. One person will not work. Influencer marketing only works in mass. If Shivani is going to shout from here, Petpooja, 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 कोई नहीं आने वाला. But when 10, 15 Shivanis will shout together at different places, someone will come, right? This is very basic. So make sure you select 10, 20 influencers. Select influencers who have followers of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, because these influencers will come for free of cost. अगर आप 10,000 के रेंज वाले इन्फ्लुएंसर्स लोगे और एनीवेयर लाइक दैट, they will charge you, right? And please don't pay for it at the moment till you don't have confidence. I am not against paying. I am against not being confident. अगर आप लोग को कॉन्फिडेंस है कि आपको पता है इन्फ्लुएंसर मार्केटिंग कैसे करनी है, पुट अ बजट ऑफ 10,000. 10 लोग को बुलाओ, उनको 1,000 रुपए दो, हैम्पर्स दो, खाना दो, ask them to post a review about it. Honest, good reel and a video. Make sure a reel is also there. Right? So once the target audience is done, call them, invite them for a special exclusive tasting. Once the tasting comes, or once they are there, make sure you take a lot of photos, post about them, give them a shout out on your page. Also make sure they give you a shout out at their page, that please come to us, please taste our food, please give us an honest review. क्या होता है जब ये 3,000 के ऑडियंस वाले लोग नॉइज बनाते हैं, 50,000 people के पास ये reach आती है, which means when 3,000 customers get to understand what they are doing, or there is some event going on, they want to be a part of it, right? If I'm doing an event and Shana is not invited, she would want to come to that event next time. So she'll make sure she'll follow you. This is the key to influencer marketing. Influencers need free food. They want hampers. They want discounts. They want money. Money हमें देना नहीं है अभी. We can give these three things. That is going to be free food, hampers, and discounts. उनको discounts दीजिए every time they sit here or every time their friends come, they can use their code and get 20% off, 15% off, right? These things are very very easy. आपको नहीं generally cost लगेगा ये, because आप you can give discounts on anything that you want. You can give discounts or you can give a free item which is low selling. अगर आपके रेस्टोरेंट में डिजर्ट नहीं बिक रहा है ज्यादा, मैं क्या करूंगी, सबसे पहले फ्री डिजर्ट रख दूंगी. हर खाने के बाद यू गेट अ फ्री डिजर्ट. व्हाट विल हैपन इज पीपल विल टेस्ट योर प्रोडक्ट. वो नॉर्मली टेस्ट नहीं करेंगे वरना. These are very simple things that can be done. The point is do it, right? Key of marketing is बोलना बंद करो और करना चालू करो. That is exactly what you need to do right now. Make sure you're interacting, make sure your customers feel well. अगर आप owner हो तो आप वहाँ बैठे हो तो make sure you go and talk to your customers. If Shania is a client and I have a restaurant, I will make sure I go and talk to Shania and take her review face to face also. What will Shania feel is, wow, the owner is coming. Wow, the owner is interacting with me. I feel so special. करा क्या है, बस जाके हाई बोला और कुछ नहीं करा. I did not do anything major. Anyone can do that, right? So these are small things that you can do instantly in your restaurant. So, but make sure you do it. आज से start करो. Don't wait कि अब कोई festival आएगा तो हम चालू करेंगे. List of festivals बना के रखो. Asia Cup is going, Ganesh Chaturthi is going, Navratri is coming, Dashera is coming, Diwali is coming, Onam is coming. Every area has a festival going. Make sure you capitalize on those festivals. Make posts from Tweeto, make menus from Visme, send it to people. Put offers. Get influencers to try those menus, right? This is the key to restaurant marketing. I have literally told you everything that can be done from today. And I guarantee you this will give you a great growth instantly. Sandeep, I don't run a restaurant, but I work with 45,000 restaurants across India, UAE, and everywhere. And I am a very, very big foodie. So when I go to restaurants, I I review them critically. नमक भी ज्यादा होता है ना, तो मैं उनको जाके बोलती हूँ कि क्यों नमक ज्यादा है, right? Make sure you keep such clients on your fingertips. They should be there because they are the people who will help you take this forward. Identify your audience. Exactly, right? How I think I'm getting more questions right now, but unfortunately we have to leave in
We
5.
have run out of time. Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'll just, I would love to say, first of all, thank you to everyone for being a part of the webinar.